Eric, I'm home!
Oh, what you been up to?
He's just been hanging out with me all day.
Oh, what's he been doing with you?
The usual. Visited the puppies, spent a ludicrous amount of money,
That you didn't earn.
and now we're finishing everything off with a sand bath.
I can make this work.
So Eric, what's your next video gonna be about?
Well, I was thinking of doing something about Steven Universe, but I just can't quite figure out what to talk about. I'm gonna watch some of the episodes. Hey, that gem looks familiar. Where have I seen it before? Oh. Hello interwebs, I'm Eric and welcome to TheLooneyTurtle. So for those of you who are not up to date, Steven Universe aired 2 new episodes last week, Lars of the Stars and Jungle Moon, where a couple of interesting things happened. If you don't want spoilers, then now's the time to jump ship. So first off, we were able to see Lars again after who knows how much time in the world of Steven Universe. The episode itself is extremely funny with sci-fi references and character banter. After a battle with emeralds, Devani finds themselves on a jungle planet where it appears that they were stuck for another period of time before finding a diamond base. Now this episode has me extremely hyped for the future of Steven Universe because it confirms something that I made a theory on around a year ago. Pink Diamond might not have been shattered. The main piece of evidence supporting this is Pink Diamond's gem cut. Unlike the other 2 diamonds, it's what I would consider to be the generic diamond gem, while blue and yellows are more like emerald shapes. Kinda makes me think that they're just hiding their real gem, but as I showed in the intro, this particular gem cut has been seen in the past, in the temple to be exact. In Catch and Release, when Peridot is unbubbled, we're able to see a couple of other gems in the background, one of them being a similar cut to Pink Diamond's gem in the dream sequence.
That's not Pink Diamond. See? The top is a completely different cut. Theory debunked.
It's possible, but seeing how the show goes off character model frequently and almost every other detail is comparable, I'm going to say that it's safe to assume that this is in fact Pink Diamond.
Well, okay, but how'd she get there?
There are a variety of different ways to answer that question, but let's look into what we know and do a little bit of speculation. The first thing that we know about the shattering of Pink Diamond is from Back to the Moon, where Ruby claims to have seen the event firsthand. Aside from Pearl's extreme reaction to this claim, there's just a couple of problems with Ruby's story. For one, this entire explanation sounds like a summary that could have been based on the history of the gems.
There was a war. Something bad happened, and I saw it with my own eyes.
And some of the details brought up in the trial are nowhere to be found in Ruby's account of the event. Speaking of, in the trial, Zarkon recounts the events leading up to Pink Diamond's quote-unquote shattering, claiming that it happened just outside of her palanquin. There was no Rose Quartz soldiers in her entourage, that her attendant should have been present to warn her, and Yellow claims that her Pearl saw the whole affair. It's possible that Ruby was there, but based on their story, I'm starting to think that this little Ruby's just trying to look a little more important than he actually is. I mean, he's in charge of a group of Rubies, so his story's obviously benefited him over the years, right? Given the details, this places Rose Quartz at the scene of the crime, but Zarkon's later assertion that it's a cover-up is extremely possible given Yellow's reaction. Aside from these 2 instances, we've seen Pearl, Garnet, Bismuth, and 2 other gems face off against Pink Diamond. I'm curious if this is related to the shattering of Pink Diamond because Garnet didn't actually get anywhere before Steven interrupted her. Although, for the sake of argument, let's assume that it's related. So with all of this information fresh on our minds, here's what I think happened. The crystal gems, separated from Rose Quartz, corner Pink Diamond while she's overconfident with those devices in her hands. They opt to attack her, resulting in those 2 gems getting dematerialized and possibly shattered. The others go on the defensive, ultimately leading to Pearl stabbing through Pink Diamond's physical form, poofing her.
Why Pearl?
Because in the base, the bubble appears to be white. Beyond that, her extreme reaction to Ruby's story implies that she's involved in the shattering of Pink Diamond to some extent. Now, before Pink Diamond can reform, Pearl traps her in a bubble and sends her to Rose Quartz's main base of operation. Here, Rose opts to hide Pink Diamond and convince the other crystal gems to keep it a secret as well. With one of the diamonds captive, Bismuth gets cocky, wanting to stick it to the other diamonds by showing just how easily they can be shattered by the breaking point. Even the statues that she uses as an example have a gem that seems very much like a diamond gem. Rose disagrees and ends up bubbling Bismuth and putting her into Lion's Mane. With this handled, Rose looks on to her own effects. The war has caused the death of many gems and earthlings that are caught in the crossfires. It's not good for this planet and doesn't uphold any of the principles that she's fighting for. So Rose makes the choice to hold Pink Diamond for ransom. It's not what's best for her conscience, but it's what's best for the Earth. In a meeting with Yellow Diamond, it's agreed to fake Pink Diamond's shattering, for Homeworld to withdraw, and the Earth to be left to thrive. Yellow, seeing no other way to save the life of her sister, agrees to the proposal, but before leaving, she doesn't go down without a fight. As a sign of power, she corrupts gems and uses the shattered remains to create a geo-weapon that'll destroy the planet thousands of years later. Perhaps she'll be able to find Pink Diamond in the rubble, safe and sound. With that, the war is over. Homeworld withdraws and the crystal gems continue to live peaceful lives, oblivious to Pink Diamond's gem being in the basement. Except for Garnet, because she lives down there and she can see the future, she has to know that Pink Diamond's down there. That being said, this would explain why Yellow is insistent on ending the trial. It would reveal that she's not only covered something up from Homeworld, but even Blue and White Diamond. It seeds some mistrust in the Great Diamond Authority and makes it harder for them to maintain this triarchy that they've had for so long. But that's just what I think. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below, and while you're at it, why not check out some of my social media? I got a Patreon going, and it's got some nice little perks that you can check out there. Also, consider ringing that bell and becoming a member of our Loonification squad today. And with all that said, I hope to see all of you in the next video.